everyone, welcome to the Restaurant Show. And again, I have my good friend here, Captain Reeves, from the Sea Eagle Market. And now you're bringing on something that I've never seen before. I mean, I've seen blue crabs, which is that's what we're doing, right? But what are we doing to the blue crabs
today? We're going to do fried hard crab.
I love it. I love it. Okay. We better get these suckers out here because they're not out yet. And I'm kind of nervous.
You want to stick your hand in there? All right. So you want me to?
Now you can get these fresh at your place. Now should you call ahead depending on what time is? Oh my gosh! It looks angry. Okay. Well, oh my. Okay. What you doing, Captain?
Well, unfortunately, if you got any weak
this might be mature audiences only.
So we'll make it fast.
You just broke that thing.
And as painless as possible.
It's painless. See, we didn't even hear it. That's crazy.
Okay. So we're gonna clean it for you.
Just clean it. Okay. Now wait. Do I have to do this when I pick up? Now this is part of the. Now let me. Okay. All jokes aside.
Okay. You wanna back up and punt one time?
I'm sorry. Give me a second. This is something that you may get either at the market, or you can also maybe get these at. Through the CSF, is that correct? But if you go to the market, you're going to get them live.
We sell them live.
Right.
But in the CSF bag, it will come clean.
Gotcha.
Ready.
You're already. Oh my God, the tentacles are still moving.
All right. That's because it's fresh seafood.
I know. I love it.
Okay. This is
okay. So you've cleaned it. You've taken off the.
And I'll do another one a little bit slower.
Okay. Sounds. All right.
Good. But I want to get my crab in the frying pan.
Yes, you want to get it go.
So let's do that.
Okay. And this is in palmetto dust.
Yep.
Which do you offer this?
You're having fun.
I'm gonna cry afterwards, but it's fine. This is palmetto dust. Is that what you just put it in?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me a little bit about this because I've seen this before because this is a South Carolina product.
Absolutely, and we've put that in our bag when we featured local calamari or squid.
So you might actually get that in the bag with it.
Right.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
It's a South Carolina product from Columbia company, Idaloo.
Yes, they're great. They do
great.
some really great things. I've used their potato cobbler mix, and there it is.
All right, now we're going to do this one a little slower, but I'm gonna do this.
I'm just gonna look at the audience and not listen to what's going on.
Okay. Now, in cleaning your crab,
yes,
we took the cap off.
Okay.
These are your gills.
Yes, and you took all of that off.
You want to take that off?
But when you're steaming them, you don't have to take that all off, right?
You clean it out after you cook it.
After you already cook it.
Right.
That's how I'm used to seeing it. And then you're saying even with, now people who like garlic crab.
And see, this is your sex organ here.
Yes.
So you take that off. And again, you don't have to.
Right, right.
And then basically up front at the face. And so now you
just
have
rip the face off.
So now you have a clean crab.
Perfect and delicious.
Now you can fry the claws as well.
Which is what's going on over here, right?
I save the claws, so you could boil the claws or steam them.
Okay.
Or you can fry them, and he can still bite you.
And I know. I've been bit by those before. And
I have
you only need to do it once, and then you'll watch out from there. Okay, so you're taking those.
I'll take the claws off because you can steam that later.
So what's the difference for those that are watching that have maybe never had blue crabs or maybe they've had soft shell? What's the difference?
Well, the soft shell crab, you pretty much clean it but leave it whole.
Right.
You lift up the sides, clean it, and then you fry it whole, and you can eat the whole thing.
But with the soft shell crabs, what time of year is it also for soft shell crabs?
Spring, April.
Spring.
April, May time frame.
So that might also be in your that could be possibly in your CSF bag for that period.
Right.
Okay.
Our next one would be in February after our January sale.
But right now, it's already at the end of the first 12-week period when you first introduced it. But right now, you are actually taking orders for Christmas presents. Or it doesn't have to be a present, but you can definitely give it as a present. And what you would get with the present is you get the sign up for the 4 weeks, right?
Right.
For either 2 people or 4 people.
Right.
And then you also get this great sweatshirt.
We actually get a t-shirt.
Or t-shirt, I'm sorry, but they do have t-shirts, but they also have these great sweatshirts at the market too. But this is what it says, and I know we showed that before. That is so cool, though. It's a very, very cool looking sweatshirt. And of course, the Go Wild and Eat Local. Yeah. I love it. Did you think of that? It's pretty good.
I think that was my daughter's idea.
See, which we're having her on the next time. She keeps escaping, but we're gonna get her on the show. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're cooking those up, and how do you know when they're cooked?
Well, you want them to be golden brown.
Okay.
And you can dip these into a garlic butter sauce or whatever.
That's what people love to have, isn't it?
Yeah, the garlic fried crabs, hard crab.
Okay.
But this is old school. I mean, I grew up eating this. A lot of people aren't familiar with it.
No, and I love it. And I'm Filipino, and we had blue crabs a lot. I can pick them apart. I'm not afraid. I'll dig in. But I've never had that, and that is awesome. So I guess the only scary part for me is the cracking it open, which is even a better reason to just get it from you guys.
Well, these today I clean without chilling or anything, straight out of the river. But you could put them in a cooler of ice or a sink with ice, and then they're a lot more dormant.
And they won't be as feisty.
Easy to handle.
There's still another one in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's angry because its friends are gone. All right, so what are we going to do with these, though? We're just going to serve those regular. What would you serve with it?
Well, white rice is really good.
Yeah, with some gravy. Yeah,
absolutely. And then whatever kind of vegetable you'd like, or a salad, just.
Would you just pour regular butter over that too, if it wasn't garlic butter?
You don't really need it.
You don't even have to. I love it.
It's going to be dynamite.
All right, so we get that, and then what else would you what else? About how many of those will you get in the CSF bag?
You get a dozen clean.
Oh, a dozen, so that's a good amount.
Yeah, a dozen clean crab.
Okay, and then maybe what else would you get? If you got this week, you might get some.
We'll get shrimp.
Gotcha.
Almost every week there's shrimp.
Okay.
2 dozen clams.
Perfect.
And crabs or some kind of fish, but there's normally 3 different items.
Okay, and you can plan on that with, and again, it's either a 2 or a 4, and you can check out their website. All the information is on there. And what's even more important, though, is that you really are truly supporting South Carolina and local fisheries in the area, which is really key. And it really is important to do that, and I know you do a real good job at even supporting a lot of the restaurants in the area too. So, all right, let's pull those out real quick and see what they look like. I know they probably need just a few more minutes, but just to give us an idea of what that finished product's gonna look like. Oh, I love it. Everything's great fried. But unlike soft shell crabs, you can't actually eat these outside. You still just are eating the meat, right?
You break it apart and the meat will come right out.
And the meat will come right out. I love it. Thank you so much for showing me something new. I thought I had really taken it to the blue crabs before, but I'm going to tear those apart now. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And happy holidays to you and your family.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. And we'll be back in just a moment.